Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru. It is June 9th, 2022. I'm here for my Wordle of the day and for Coral Triangle Day. Yesterday was Oceans Day, and today specifically is about the Coral Triangle Initiative, this area in the Indonesian archipelago that has an amazing biodiversity. Just an astounding array of animals and plants that, as stewards of the earth, we need to protect. And so, you know me, I love turtles. So here's my inspiration. I'm going to use coral for the Coral Triangle Day. It's a nice little 5-letter word here. Yeah, I know it's got a C in it. It's probably not going to be in here, but that's okay. Okay, so we got an R. I will take that. There's R. Let's see, what else can we do here? Well, let's take a look at some letters we may want to use. S, T, L, N, E, right? We already have the R placed, so I'm not even going to bother with the R. I want to try to focus on some of these letters. S-T... Oh, no, we've already used L. S-T... Nope. N-E. And then we also have I and U and Y. Well, that looks like Ivy. That's supposed to be a U. Alright, so what can we make out of these letters that might help us ascertain what else is in this word? If we don't choose the R, there's no way we can get it on the second try. I'm fine with that. With only one letter placed, I think we need a little more help. Oh, I have an idea. We can borrow the I from here, and we can talk about I before E except after C, because that rule isn't... there's also another rule that goes hand in hand with it, which is when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. And so the word Stein, if we were to spell it according to that rule, Stein would be spelled this way. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. That's the I, Stein. Or I before E, except after C. There's no C here, so that would still work. The problem is, I don't think there's a word spelled that way, because I believe it has a German base. And I've known people with last names that have an E-I, and it's pronounced with the I. So that's Stein. I think I want to try that one. It's got a lot of good letters in it. Well, and it gave us some help. Let's clean everything up here. It gave us some help, but how do we use that help? So the T can't be blended with the R. It could be here, or here, or here. It's really handy that the two letters that we have didn't take the center, because then we get to exclude this spot since we know that's where the R is. And for the I, it could go here, or here, or here. I'm trying to think of words that end in RTI. Not very likely. I think it's more likely that the I goes here. And the T could go here. But then what would follow the R when we've already used up the E? Well, if we do put a T here, I could see very easily an H or a Y going here. I think it could be lots of words. It could be dirty. So I'm going to start putting possible letters here. We have the H and the Y. The D could work with this, and this is just in this configuration. It could be TIR, something else, but that looks like a good setup, at least to explore what other vowels and consonants I might want to try here. So it could be dirty. Oh, not too many with the Y. Let's see, it could be dearth if we use an H here. It could be Firth is a word, isn't it? Or is that just Colin Firth? Is that why I think it could just be Colin Firth? Okay, girth. Girth is a word. Birth. Mirth. All right, so we have these plus an H and a Y. Which are we going to try? I'm kind of thinking, and then of course the I and the T, we might want to go for some sort of placement. But without picking one of these ideas like dirty or birth, we're going to have a hard time placing the I and the T. Let me think about this. What word could have a TH in it? Oh, hold on. Well, we've already used the M's, so something like hymns, and we've used the N. We've used the L for lymph. So I'm going to veer away from that. We could try to place the I somewhere, but if we don't try to place it here, here, or here, it doesn't make any sense. We already know it's not here or here. Maybe I'll just try a word. What would go best with coral? Is it dirty? Dearth, girth, birth, mirth. I don't know, I like the word mirth. I'm going to try mirth. It's such a strange sound in my mouth now. I'm having a hard time believing it's a real word. Mirth. I could do birth, because there's so much diversity. We're talking about life. I'm going to go with birth. Oh, not birth. Ooh, but look at that. We got everything else placed. Okay, so this setup was good. Let's clean everything out and see what it might be. I didn't keep good record of all of my different options. But let's see. We know it's not a B, so it could still be dearth. There could be a D here. It could be, I don't think it could be firth. It could be girth. And it could be mirth. And I have 3 words, so if I'm correct and these are the only options, I could try all 3 of them one in a row. But I'm going to try to do it with just 2. It means that I'm not going to be able to get it. If I tried just another word, it would be mirth. But I'm not going to. I'm going to try... What can I try with this? I want to try Madge. Hey, Madge. I don't think Madge is a word. It's a name. Let's see. It's a word. Oh, hey, and we got the G, so we know it's girth. Now I don't know what Madge means. Hold on a minute. My quick look tells me it's a barn owl or a magpie. We've got a lot of magpies where we live. All right, so I think it has to be girth, right? It does, because we know there's a G. Yeah. Okay, so you know what? Girth is probably the last thing I would have chosen. I could have done mirth and then either girth or dearth. I probably would have done dearth next. Yeah, so I saved a step. It's still, I used all 5 of those. But got it done, and that's what counts to me. All right, that is it. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.